and welcome. My name is Lunge and I'm a community physiotherapist working with the HSE. The aim of today is to guide you through a resistance training programme. Resistance training is about using your muscles to move load, be that an external weight or your body weight. This programme is suitable for those who are new to resistance training or strength-based exercise, or those who haven't participated in this in the past year or more. Effort is the most important factor for building muscle strength. As you move through each movement, you should feel like your muscles are being challenged, and you should get a little bit more tired as you move through each round. As you get a little bit stronger, you should feel that your day-to-day tasks are that bit easier, be that bringing shopping in from the car or getting up and down from a chair. So, let's get moving. First thing we're going to do is introduce you to a warm-up. Okay, the aim of the warm-up is to raise your heart rate, get your breathing that little bit faster, and then get your muscles and lungs primed for the main part of the movement. So first thing we're going to do is just marching on the spot, taking it nice and easy. And what we're going to do is run through 4 different exercises and do them a second time, just to bring a little bit more energy to it as we move through it. Okay, well done. Okay, and what you can do is keep your arms nice and relaxed by your side and just get the rhythm to the feet moving. Well done. Okay, and again, alternating. When your right leg is up, your left arm is moving, and when your left arm is up, your right leg is moving. And we're doing each of these for a count of 60 before we move on to the next one. And what you can do as well to bring a little bit more variety to it is to move forward a few steps and then to move back a few steps as well. Well done. Okay, and back to marching on the spot. Bringing our knees up towards our hips, and again, nice and relaxed. This is just getting started. Well done. And you're going at your own pace for this first little section. Well done. And marching right and left. And marching right and left. What we're going to do now is move on to taking a step out to the right and a step to the left and back into the right and back into the left. So a larger step out, and a narrower step in, narrower step in. So we're going out to the right, out to the left, out to the right and out to the left. And what you can do as well is add a little bounce to the standing leg, just to get the rhythm going to it as well. Well done. So out to the right and left, and come into the right and come into the left. In on the right, in on the left, out on the right, out on the left. Well done. Okay, and don't worry too much about the specifics of this. All you're doing is coming in on the way back and going out on the way out. Well done. And back in on the way in, out, out, in and out and out. Well done. Okay, out with the right, out with the left, back in with the right, back in with the left. Right and left and right and left. Well done. Okay, and again, keeping the arms relaxed. Moving on to the next little movement, what we're going to do is take a step out to the right and just tap our toe. Okay, same thing with the left side, just tapping out to the left. So what we're going to do, again on the standing leg, you can just add a little bounce to the knee, just to get that rhythm going, okay? Keep your arms nice and relaxed, they can swing in front of you, okay? And you're just tapping. You're not bearing any weight through the foot that's tapping. You're just bringing it back into the center. Again, well done, okay? And again, out to the right and back into the center, out to the right and back into the center. Well done. Okay, and keeping those arms nice and relaxed and your breathing also quite relaxed. Okay, so focusing on the breath out and just letting the breath in come as it does. Well done. Tapping right and left and then back to the center again after that. Well done. And then keep your arms nice and loose, swinging in front and behind. Okay, next movement then, we're just going to bring the heel in front of us and dig it into the ground, showing the bottom of our feet. Okay, so you can do that on the right side and on the left side. And again, keeping your arms nice and relaxed by your sides. Okay, so tapping with the right, showing the bottom of the shoe, and then tapping with the left. Same thing, showing the bottom of the shoe. Okay, right leg and left leg. And again, you're keeping that little bit of a bounce on the standing leg just to get the nice little rhythm going to it. And right and left. And this is the last of the 4 movements. What we'll be doing after this count of 60 is just to run through them again, but bring a little bit more energy to them while we're doing it. Okay, so right and left and right and left. and just showing the bottom of the shoe while you're doing it. And left, right, and left, and same thing, and left. And just letting your arms relax in front of you while you do it. And right, and left, and right, and left. Well done. Okay, back to the first movement, but we're just going to bring the knees up a little bit further. Okay, and you can bring the arms in a little more as well. Okay, so this should feel like you're getting nice and warmed up and that your breathing is getting a little bit more challenged or a little bit heavier. Okay, so you're bringing your hands up to about shoulder height and bring your knees up a little bit further towards your hips. Okay, and again, you can bring that forward a few steps and you can bring that back a few steps as well. Okay, just to kind of change up the direction and get your body used to those different directions. Well done. Okay, and back to marching on the spot and bringing your arms into it a little bit more as well. So march right and march left. And you can keep nice and light on your feet while you're doing it. Well done. Okay, so again, come forward with it and then come back with it. And coming forward and coming back. And then back to the center again. Well done. Okay, next movement, out to the right, out to the left, back into the right and back into the left. So this one you can bring a little bit more of your arms to it and bring it up in terms of speed as well. Okay, so again, out to the right, out to the left, back into the right and into the left. And you're just bringing your feet together once you get to each point. So there's 4 points to move to, narrow on the back and a little bit wider at the front. Well done. And back in and out and out and in and in. And again, the standing leg is nice and loose, okay, so that you're allowing that little bit of a knee bend while you take the step to each corner. So out, bigger step out to the right and left, and then narrow step in behind to the right and left. Well done. Okay, back in and out and out and in and in and out and out. Well done. Okay, keep it up. Out to the right and back in. Okay, we're coming back to two more exercises. So this one is just tapping either side, and again you can get your arms involved a little bit more. Okay, so they're going to cross your body and you're getting toes just tapping out to the right side and back to the center, and then tapping out to the left side as well. Well done. And just tapping right, and then you can bring your elbows across your body a little bit more, so you're getting more of your body involved in the movement. Well done. Okay, and again, pace is yours to decide, but it should be a little bit quicker than the first round. Well done. Out to the right and left, and keeping that standing leg nice and bouncy. Well done. To the left, right, and left, and right. And same thing. Well done. And we're doing each of these for a count of 60. And we have one more to do after this before the main part of the session. Now to the right and left and right and left. Well done. Okay, now final movement, we're just going to bring that heel in front of us again, and this time we can bring our knees up a little bit more while we're getting that heel in front. Well done. And again, pace should be a little bit more than the first round, and your aim is just to bring your elbows across your body so that you're getting that little bit of rotation into it as well. So again, bring the knees up a little bit more, and then dig the heels into the ground. And again, just at your own pace. And you should feel that you're breathing a little bit heavier as you go through this, and that's absolutely fine. That's going to get us ready for the main session. Well done. Bring the knees up and heels to ground, and just bring your elbows across your body at the same time. Well done. Okay, heels, and just digging them in front. So right and left, and right and left. Well done. Okay, and crossing over your body. And this one is your final count is 60. Well done. And right leg, and left leg. Well done. Okay. So that's our warm up done. You've done a really great job there in terms of building up your heart rate and get your muscles and lungs ready for the main part of the session. What we're going to be doing here is getting straight into a resistance training program. So what we want is 4 lower body exercises and 5 upper body exercises. So what you need for this is the chair, nice sturdy one that's up against the wall. You need a walking stick, a brush, or some sort of a kind of a stick. And then for the upper body movements, we need the 500 ml bottle of water, and we need a 1 litre bottle of water. So you can fill them up from the sink or whatever you wanted to. So the first movement that we're going to look at is a thing called the sit to stand, okay? So keep these really, really simple. So we're going to move the stick, okay, and keep that up against the wall, and we're just going to bring the chair to the center, okay? So you at home, you're going to choose a nice sturdy chair that has the back up against the wall. Take yourself in front of the chair, and what we're going to do here is feel the back of your legs up against the chair, and we're going to try and crisscross our hands onto our shoulders. From here then, we're going to bring our bums down to the chair nice and slowly, okay? And then we're going to lean forward, drive through our legs and stand up nice and tall, okay? So we're going to aim for about 8 to 10 of these, guys. So that's number 2, nice and tall up, sitting back down, well done. Lean forward, nice and tall up, that's 3, good job. Forward again, 4, back down nice and slow, and forward and back down nice and slow, 5. Well done. 6, 7, 8, and we'll aim for the 10. We go up again, 9, and then 10. Okay? We're going to take a little bit of a rest between that, okay? But I want you to keep your feet moving during those rest periods. So with those 8 to 10 repetitions, that's just used as a guidance. Okay, so the main aim of that is that you can feel like you can do as many repetitions as you can, up to a point where you feel like you can manage maybe 2 or 3 more that you have left in the tank. Stop before that point, step away for a little break for 60 seconds, and then come back and do that same amount again. For each of these lower body exercises, we're going to run through 3 different rounds of each. Okay, so we're going to run through that sit to stand. We're going to look at bending forward and working on our back muscles. We're going to work on doing a lunge, which again works on your knees and your front thigh muscles, and then finally raising up and down on your toes. So that's going to work on your calf muscles. So again, this is just a rest period, and what you can do is you have like a sip of water or something during this time. Okay, so just keeping the feet moving, keeping yourself nice and relaxed, and breathing under control as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to round 2, exact same thing. 2 hands onto your shoulders. What we're going to do, 2 feet about shoulder width apart, bring your bum nice and slowly down toward the chair, and then drive through your feet, stand up tall again, okay? And at the top of that movement, you're looking to bring your hips forward. Number 2, back down, go for 3, and then back down, go for 4, and we're aiming for about 8 to 10. 5, well done, back down, 6, good stuff, back down, 7, back down, 8, back down, 9, and then 1 more, nice and slowly, up we go, and then stop. Step away again from the chair, and we're just going to take that 60-second rest, okay? So that was your second round, and we have 1 more round of that particular exercise to do. Okay, so just keeping the feet moving and keeping your body nice and relaxed. So this is a really good opportunity just to get yourself set and ready for the final round. And again, you can take a sip of water during this little period as well. Okay, so just marching on the spot and keeping that nice and relaxed. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. And we're just going to be doing 1 more round of that particular movement, using again the sturdy chair next to you, up and down. Good stuff. And if you find that there's any difficulty in getting up from the chair in this final round, what you can do is just add something like a nice and steady cushion on the chair that you can use to get up and down from. So that increases the height of it, makes it a tiny bit easier. Okay, but just 1 more round, and again, it should be pretty challenging, especially on your muscles at the front of your thigh. Good stuff. Last round of this guy, okay, 2 hands onto your shoulders, and then bring your bum down to the chair, nice and slowly. Lean forward, 2 feet flat on the ground, and drive through your legs to stand up tall. That's number 1. Go for 2. Back down. Go for 3. Well done. Back down. 4. Back down. We're going to aim for 8 this time. 5. Back down. 6. Lovely. And back down. 7. Back down. And 8. Final 1. Well done. Okay, we're going to move on from this particular exercise and we're going to move on to number 2. Okay, so we're finished with the chair for this particular movement, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the stick. Okay, so that's either a sweeping brush that you have, mop brush, or a handle. So for this particular movement, what we're going to do again is keep our feet about shoulder width apart. Okay, the stick is nice and relaxed in front of us, our arms are relaxed, they're not doing too much during this, they're in front of our hips. What we're going to do is we're going to bend forward, so we're going to lean our hips back, okay, bend your knees slightly, and then bring your chest down towards the ground. Okay, you can keep looking ahead of you as you do it, and then bring it back up along to your hips and bring your hips forward as well. Okay, again, aiming for about 8 to 10 of these and back up, and you can come down just as far as you're able for, back down and then up, well done, and back down and up again. So that's about 4, number 5, up again, 6, up again, and you're keeping your back straight throughout, 7, up, and then one more, 8, up, well done. So a little bit of a rest between that one, you can leave it in a nice easy spot to reach again, and just keep your feet moving again during this little rest period. Okay, so the aim of that particular exercise is to get your back nice and strong. So this is just the first part of it, and you're using most of your body weight for that, but the stick just adds a little bit of an extra visual or tactile cue that gives you a little bit of feedback for when you're bringing yourself down toward the ground. Well done. Okay, so again, just keeping the feet moving, keeping yourself nice and relaxed during this period. Okay, and I suppose oftentimes with that particular exercise, your aim is to keep your back relatively straight. Okay, so you can imagine that you're just facing the back pockets of pants or jeans towards the wall behind you throughout, and you're keeping your knees nice and loose. Okay, so well done. Again, you can grab a drink of water during this period if you need to, but we're just keeping our feet moving, keeping our body nice and relaxed. Well done. Okay, and again, for these little sections, you can either go forward or back as well. Okay, so second round, we'll grab the stick again in front of us, nice and relaxed in front of your hips, legs shoulder width apart. We're going to keep looking ahead, we're going to lean back with our bum, knees nice and loose, and then bring our backs and chest forward towards the ground, and then up again towards our hips. We're just tracing our legs down as far as about mid-shin for number 2, and back up nice and strong. Number 3, back up. Number 4, back up. And number 5. Good stuff. 3 more. Go for 6 and up. 7, back down and up. And then number 8 and up. Well done. Okay, stick by its side again. And we're going to just take a little recovery in between that one. So we have one more round of that particular exercise to do. Well done. Okay, so grab a drink of water again if you need it, but that's the focus of that one, is on your back and your upper hips as well. Good stuff. Okay, again, keep it nice and relaxed throughout. And as we said at the first exercise, those 8 to 10 repetitions that you're doing of each are just a guidance. Your real aim is to get as many repetitions as you can until you feel like you maybe have about 2 left in the tank. Stop before that, take your rest, and then move on to the next round. Well done. Okay, so keeping those feet moving and nice and relaxed. Right and left, and right and left. Well done. Okay, right leg, left leg, and keeping your breathing under control. Focus on that breath out. And you can hold that for about 4 seconds out. Good stuff. So last round of this guy, take the stick again, bring it up in front of you, nice and relaxed in front of your hips. We're going to lean back, okay, bum towards the wall, knees nice and loose, bring the stick forward and then straight up towards your hips again. Well done. So lean forward to the mid-shins and up to your hips, forward to mid-shins and up to your hips. Number 3, 4 and up, number 5 and up, 6 and up, 7 and up, and then go for number 8 and up. Well done. Okay, so that's movement number 2. So you've finished, and we're going to move on to number 3. Okay, so for this third exercise, what you can do is you can use the support of a wall behind you just to kind of keep your body upright and to feel nice and strong while doing it. okay? So what we're going to do with this is that we're going to look at taking a small step forward as if over a small puddle in the road, okay? And what we're going to do is give a slight bend in both knees. So our right knee is bending and our left knee is bending, okay? We're going to stand up tall again after that. The back leg, the heel of the back leg just comes off the ground a little bit as well, okay? We're going to aim for about 8 to 10 of these on each leg. We're trying for that on the right and then the same thing on the left, okay? Again, it's just about coming down a little bit as much as you can tolerate. Well done. 7 and 8. Good stuff. Feet both back together. And what you're going to do is bring the other leg forward, again, as if over a small puddle. And we're going to bring the back heel off the ground, and then we're going to just bend both knees and then stand up tall again. And aiming for about 8 to 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done, okay? Moving forward, we're just getting a little bit of a rest in between that, but just keeping your feet moving, just bringing our heels up off the ground for that 60-second count, okay? So the main part of that exercise is that it's working on keeping you nice and stabilized and working on those muscles at the front of your thighs as well. And as you lower yourself down for that exercise, the muscles at the back of your thighs work as well, just to control that way down as well, okay? So keep it nice and relaxed, breathing under control, and take a sip of water if you need it, okay? This rest is just for about 60 seconds, and then we're moving on to round 2 of that same movement, okay? So we're doing it on each leg, trying about 8 to 10 each side, and 3 rounds again of those guys. Well done, okay? So keeping those feet moving and nice and relaxed in the rest. Feet moving and arms relaxed by your side. 8 to 10 for the next round, okay? Back to the same thing again, using that wall next to you. Take a step forward with the right leg as if over a puddle, okay? Back heel off the ground, and then we're just going to bend slightly and stand up tall. Again, aiming for about 8 to 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, well done, 5, 6, good stuff, 7 and 8, well done. Switch around to the other foot and bring that left leg forward, again as if over a puddle. And we're just going to bring the back heel off the ground and then bend slightly on both legs. 2, good stuff, 3 and up, 4 and up, 5, well done, 6, 7 and 8, good stuff. Coming forward again, and we're just going to get that rest period in, so a count of 60 again, keeping those feet moving all the time, arms nice and relaxed. Well done, okay? And the aim again of that is to get your muscles on your legs working hard to keep you back up and then bring you back down in that lunge position, okay? Well done. So keeping those feet moving, nice and relaxed. Well done. Okay, and we have one more round of that particular exercise to do, and then we're going to move on to our final lower body exercise after. Well done. Keeping feet moving, and again, keeping body nice and relaxed. And focus on breath in for about 3 seconds, and then nice and slowly breath out for about 4. Okay, well done. Feet moving, nice and relaxed, and you can use that forward line, or you can come back a little bit as well with that marching. Keeping body relaxed. Good stuff. Okay, final round of this particular movement then. Back to the wall. Take that step forward with the right leg as if over a puddle. Back heel off the ground, and then bend both knees a small bit and stand up tall again. Okay, bending and up. That's number 3. And then 4, 5, good stuff, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Back with both feet together, bring the left foot forward, back heel off the ground, and then bend both knees. Same thing. 2, 3, well done. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done, okay? So that's the third round of that particular movement done. What we're going to use for this final exercise is just either a chair to support or the wall behind you as well, okay? So for me, I'm just going to use the chair next to me. I'm going to pop one hand onto that, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise up onto my toes, okay, bringing my heels off the ground, and then nice and slowly back down. Well done, okay. So again, rising up, imagining that there's a piece of string pulling my head straight to the sky, okay, and back down nice and slowly. And again, up to the sky, nice and slowly back down. Number 3, 4, and back down. 5, back down. 6, back down. 7, and down, and 8. Last one. Okay, step away. We're going to just do the little rest period again. So marching on the spot and keeping ourselves nice and relaxed. And again, you can grab a drink of water if you need it at this stage. And this is our final exercise for the lower body. As well with this particular exercise, sometimes we have a tendency to kind of rock forward or back with it. Your aim for that is just to keep yourself nice and strong and up tall, and just to raise up vertically when doing it, okay? And again, sometimes when you go up a little bit too high in that particular movement, you can feel like your back is extending just to get that extra bit of height. So try not to do that, and what you're trying to do is go up as high as you can tolerate yourself. Well done. Okay, so just again 60 seconds of a rest, keeping your feet moving all the time. Well done. And again, arms nice and relaxed by your side. Well done. Marching right and left, and right and left. And just about bringing the heels up off the ground for this particular movement. Good stuff. Round 2. Again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take something supportive next to us, all right? What we're going to do from here is we're going to raise up nice and tall onto the toes, straight up toward the ceiling and back down nice and slowly, okay? Straight up toward the ceiling. Number 2, back down slowly. 3, up. 4, slowly down. 5, slowly down. 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Okay, stepping away again, and we're just going to march on the spot. Okay, again, keeping our body nice and relaxed, and we have one more round of that particular movement to do. So well done so far. We're nearly there for this little section. Okay, keeping the feet moving, body relaxed, breathing in for 3, and focus on that breath out for 4. Well done. Okay, and sips of water are good during these little rest periods as well. Okay, well done. Okay, and marching forward if you want to, or marching back, just to add that little bit of variety to it. Okay, for the last part of this particular exercise, I'm going to do it with the support of the wall, just to demonstrate how it's done in that way as well. Well done. Okay, and keeping the feet moving and nice and relaxed. Okay, good stuff. And again, your focus for this last one is on bringing your body straight up to the sky, keeping the range at your ankles, what you're able to tolerate, and then moving on from there. Well done. Okay, so again, we're going to focus on popping 2 hands to the wall. Feet are about shoulder width apart, and we're going to raise up nice and tall, straight up to the sky, and back down slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back down, 7, and 8. Lovely, well done. Okay, so that's our lower body exercises finished. What we're going to do now is move on to our upper body, our arm and shoulder exercises. What we need for this particular session is the 500 ml bottle of water and the 1 litre bottle of water as well. Okay, so what we did with that lower body section is to do 3 rounds of each exercise, but for this upper body one, we're just going to do 1 round of each. Okay, but coupled with that, we're just going to do a little warm up without any weight as well. Okay, so for a lot of these, you can either choose to do them seated or standing up. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate the first one. We're going to try that with the chair, again against the wall, nice and sturdy. All right, I'm going to bring both of the bottles next to the chair. All right, and for the first exercise, we're going to take a seat. And we're going to sit nice and tall, 2 feet flat on the floor. And just for this one, we're going to try about 8 to 10 repetitions of just bringing 2 of our hands straight up to the sky and back down. Okay, so they're on either side of our ears. And back down. Number 2, 3, back down, 4, back down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. okay? So for that one, we're going to take the 1 litre bottle of water, okay? Pop it into our lap, and we're going to do alternate arms. We're going to start with the right arm, and then we're going to move on to the left arm, okay? So again, turn the bottle, palm facing outward, and then the cap of the bottle is towards our ears. What we're going to do from here is just press that straight up to the sky and straighten our arm out, and then bring it nice and slowly back down to your ear. So again, about 8 to 10 of these that you're able for. So 3, back down, 4, back down, well done, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good stuff. Okay, bottle back down to your lap, and then we're going to take it with the other hand and bring it over to your other lap. Okay, exact same thing with the left arm. We're going to bring the bottle of water, cap to our ear, face your palm outwards. We're just going to press straight to the sky and back down. Straight to the sky and back down, well done. Straight to the sky and back down. 3, back down. 4, back down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Okay, that's that first exercise done, and you can leave the bottle down beside you again. Okay, so in between each of these, we're going to complete the same exercise, but we're just going to do it without any weight. Okay, so while you're doing it standing up and doing that little warm-up section, you can keep the feet moving again during that. All right, so for this one, what we're going to do, we're going to practice with bringing our hands out to the side and then back down next to us. So our knuckles are facing toward the sky, they're coming up to shoulder height and back down. So that's number 2, up, number 3, up again, 4, and again aiming for about 8 to 10 of these guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff, okay? So for this movement, we're going to take the 500 ml bottle of water, okay? We're going to take it in our right hand, and we're going to again alternate bringing the hand out to the side. So we'll start with our hand, knuckles facing toward the sky, a good grip on the bottle, and we're just going to keep the rest of our body nice and strong and bring it out to the side and nice and slowly back down. So 2, and we're going for 8 each side. 3, out to the side and back down. 4, back down. 5, back down. 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Okay, switch it around to the left hand. We're doing the same thing with that side. 1, aiming for about 8 of these. And again, if you find it anyway difficult getting it up to shoulder height, you can do it from a bent elbow and bringing that out to the side as well. 2, 3, 4. Well done, or else you're doing it in a straight position. 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Okay, we're going to leave the bottle then back down by the side, and we're going to be using the chair, and again have the chair nice and sturdy one against the wall. So this next exercise that we're going to do, we're going to practice again a little bit of a warm-up. It'd be best to have the chair with I suppose armrests as well. So our 2 feet are flat on the floor. What we're going to do for this first bit is we're working on the tricep muscle, or the muscle at the outside of the arm. So we're going to take our hands onto the arm rests. We're going to push through them and just lift our bum off the chair, and then nice and slowly back down again. So again, aiming for about 8 to 10 of these. Up, slowly down, up, slowly down, and again up. 3, 4, nice and slow down. 5, back down. 6, back down. 7, back down. 8. Well done. Okay, so for the main part of this, we're just going to do 1 round, and we're making it a little bit more challenging as well. So bring your hands on either side of your hips, and what we're going to aim to do is walk our feet forward and bring our bums to the edge of the chair. Okay, so most of our weight at this stage is going through our hands. We're going to take our bums off the chair, okay, bring our feet forward, and our aim for this is to do the same motion with the arms. So we're just bringing the arms down, and then we're straightening them out again. Well done. So we're aiming for about 8 to 10 of these as well. 2, 3, and if you find this particularly difficult, you can just complete the first movement where you were still sitting on the chair a second time. But if you're able for this, we're going to try 8 to 10 of these again. And you don't have to bring yourself down too far, okay? Just as much as you have a bend in the elbow, and back up again. 7, well done. and 8. Last one, okay? Bring your bum back to the chair, feet back, okay? And then relax, okay? We're gonna move on to exercise number 4. For this one, we're gonna use, again, a wall to support us, okay? So for this, we're gonna do the warm-up section of this is just to bring the hands in front of us and then bring them back to the chest, okay? So to mimic what we're gonna be doing for the wall press. So in front, back behind, in front, back behind. And what you're trying to do with your hands is to almost make a little triangle shape with either of them, okay? So we're angled our fingers in toward each other. 5, well done, 6, 7, and 8. Good stuff, okay? So I'm gonna turn around to the wall and we're gonna do that same motion. We're just gonna lean through our upper body or our hands and our shoulders. We're just gonna lower ourselves down to the wall and then we're gonna push away again, okay? So again, facing the wall, hands at an angle, okay? And bring them down to about shoulder height. We're gonna lean forward and push out, okay? So slight in the angle for 2. We're gonna lean forward 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. And then arms nice and loose by your side and feel nice and relaxed. One more exercise to do, and we're going to bring back in the stick for this particular movement, okay? So it's the same one. It can be handle of a broom, handle of a mop, or a stick, like a walking stick that you have. So again, for the warm-up of this, what we're going to do is we're just going to bring ourselves that same kind of triangle position, and our aim for this is to trace our bodies up to our chins, okay? And your elbows are up towards your ears, all right? So they're not down below your shoulders, they come up above your shoulders. So your elbows are guiding this movement, just up in front. And the aim for this is that you feel it in your trap muscle, or the muscle that joins your shoulders to your neck, okay? Number 3, back down, 4, back down, 5, back down, 6, down, 7, down, and then 8, last one. Well done, okay? So shaking the arms, we're gonna grab the stick. We're gonna take that in front of us, and what we're gonna do, keep it nice and relaxed. Bring our thumbs are gonna guide to trace in towards each other, okay? So they're almost touching, and our aim for that is to bring our elbows up towards our ears, okay? And then trace your body back down again. So elbows are guiding the movement, and your hands are below your chins all the time. 3, back down, 4, back down. And on the way back down, it should feel nice and relaxed and pushing away, okay? So shoulders are coming up towards your ears and guide it by your elbows. 5, well done, 6, back down, 7, back down, 8, back down. Well done, okay? And you can leave the stick back into somewhere safe. And that's us finished our upper body program. So well done on completing both the lower body and the upper body exercises. Our aim now is to get our bodies cooled down, okay? So what we're trying to do here is feel nice and relaxed and feel like we're getting our breathing back under control and getting all our muscles moved in a nice gentle manner, okay? So all you need for this is a straight line, maybe of about 2 or 3 paces. And we're just going to start by marching nice and gently on the spot. So maybe 2 or 3 paces to the left, and then turning around and back the same thing, 2 or 3 paces. We're going to aim to do this for about 60 seconds. And again, the focus for this should be on keeping your body relaxed, keeping your breathing under control. So again, 2 or 3 paces to the right, and there's no real rush with this. Just keeping everything nice and calm. Well done. And again, focus is on the cool down aspect of it. So 3 or 4 paces to the left and 3 or 4 to the right. What you can do as well, if you don't have that space, is just to stand in the position and then just keep your feet moving and feeling nice and relaxed. So focus, bringing the breath in for about 3 seconds and then nice and slowly for 4 seconds breathing out. The breath in will come, the focus should be on just getting that nice and relaxed breath out and feeling your body relax as you do so. Okay, so you're doing this for about 60 seconds and then we're going to move on to the next guy. Well done. and that's that done. Okay, so what we need is just pop ourselves over to the wall, and what we're going to do is we're going to just alternate feet off the ground. Okay, so either bringing the right heel up or the left heel up. Okay, so I'm going to face the wall, and I'm going to just bring my two hands to it. All right, we're going to take a step back. We're just going to bring right leg up and left leg up for about 20 of these guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, and just a cyclical pattern. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. Okay, and back to the next movement. We're going to use that same strip of floor, and what we're going to do is work on getting that relaxed in the back of the thigh muscle. So we're going to take a step forward with our right leg, heel to the ground, and then bring it flat. We're going to lean back, we're going to keep our legs straight, and then we're going to just sweep on the outside of the ankle on the one side. Okay, so same thing with the other side. Bring your left leg forward, heel to the ground, foot flat, and swipe on the outside. Heel to the ground, foot flat, and swipe. Well done. We'll try about 5 each side, foot flat. That's number 3. I'm going to turn back around. We're going to do right foot, foot flat, lean back, and then swipe through on the right side. Same thing, foot forward, foot flat, lean back and swipe through. Right one, foot forward, foot flat, lean back and swipe through. And then left side, heel, foot flat, and then swipe through. Well done. Okay, next thing, we're just going to get a full movement with our upper body. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands together, palms facing each other, and we're going to reach up toward the sky, and then we're going to push out and make a big circle out to the side till our hands come back next to us again. And again, breathing in as we come up, and then nice long breath on the way out. We'll try about 8 of these guys as well. So that's number 3. Well done. And number 4, up and out. 5, up and out. Well done. 6, up and out. Well done. 7, up and out and back down. 8, up and out. Good stuff. Okay. Keeping that same kind of position, we're going to bring one hand straight up to the sky, and we're going to lean it over your body and bring our left hand down towards our knee. Okay. Same thing with the other side. Bring the hand up and lean down towards our knee. And right hand, we're going to lean over towards the left. We're going to try about 8 of these again. Hand up, lean over, and then feel that little stretch on the other side of your body. And back down. Straight up, lean over, and back down. Good stuff. Straight up, lean over, back down. And again, that leg on the opposite side can come up off the ground just to give you that extra bit of motion. Up and around. We'll do one more on the left side. Up, and bring yourselves over. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to just do a little bit of rotation for the upper body. What we're going to do here is just bring our 2 fingers together, the middle finger in each hand. We're just going to use our elbows to guide us. You can take your feet about shoulder distance apart, keep them facing forward, and bring our elbows round to the right, and then twist them round to the left as well. Okay, again, about 8 of these on either side, and the aim is that the elbows are guiding the motion, and your head can turn to face the direction that your body is going. Number 3, forward to the left, 5 to the right, 6, back around, and back to the center each time. Again, keeping our breathing nice and relaxed and focusing on that breath out. 8, 9, well done, and 8 each side. 10, 11, round to the left, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Well done. Okay, shake our hands nice and loose by your side. Now we're just going to get the shoulders moving. So we're going to bring them up towards our ears and roll them round to the front. And you can do about 8 of these in each direction. So we're rolling around to the front, number 3, round 4, 5, up and down, 6, 7, and 8. And then same thing other direction, up to the ears, back around behind. Okay, we're bringing them big circle and loop around. Well done. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, one more movement to do. We're just going to take the chair. You can sit down into it, the same one that you were using earlier. We're going to bring our foot out in front, and what we're going to try and do is a big circle with the right ankle. Okay, so you're using your toes to draw that circle and around to the right about 4 or 5 times, and then you can do the same thing around to the other direction. Okay, big circle with the ankle, and you're focusing on one leg at a time. Well done. Let that foot rest. Same thing with the other side. Big circle with the toes, getting the ankle rolling around about 4 or 5 times to the right, and then same thing around to the left about 4 or 5 times. Okay, and we'll repeat that again with the other side. So the right leg sticking out in front, big circle around to the right. That's it. And the same thing in the opposite direction. Big circle around, and that's that done. Well done. Final one then with the left leg, big circle around in one direction about 4 or 5 times. 3, 4, 5, and then switch it around to the other side. We're going to do about 4 or 5 again on this side. Okay. Lovely. Well done. Okay, so that's our sessions done for today. You've done 4 lower body exercises and 5 upper body exercises. What you can do going forward is just break that down into a lower body session and an upper body session. Then going forward, you can do about 2 or 3 days of that and bring them together then. Again, this program is suitable for those who are new to resistance training or strength-based programs, or those who haven't participated in the past year or more. The main thing that you'll see as you get a little bit better is that your day-to-day tasks feel a little bit easier. Things like getting up and down from the chair, getting up and down the stairs, and bringing your shopping in from the car. Well done for today, and we look forward to next time. And remember, keep moving.